Just want you guys to see how well I'm set up right now. And no matter how well I am set up, he always seems to beat me. So let's see what happens. Powered up. We're here. First league night. Do you think we can win? I think we can win. Let's do this. Okay, just got off work. I'm testing the mic right now because I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's very distorted a lot. And got here for league night, our very first league night. They were actually surprised I was here. I'm only ever here for pre-release. But they had prismatic booster bundles on sale just for today. They were $70 when I came in last week, and now they're $44.95 score. So hopefully we'll be opening up this maybe in a video very soon, but my luck in prismatic is not great, so we'll see. But I am really excited to try out my Iono's Bellibolt deck, and we're going to see how it goes. Wish me luck. Hopefully I can win at least one match. Let's go. Okay, so still testing the mic, but we have my Iono's Bellibolt deck, and we have the dice from the Iono's box, and Chirapicos UPC, killing it. And also our deck that we finally decided on. It was really lucky that my last Raging Bolt came in last night in the mail from TCG Player. That was kind of insane. Kind of decked out a little bit. That joke. So we have some of the Hollow Energies, Gold Energies, Full Art, some of the promos, some things that just make it look a little bit better. But if we didn't have that second Raging Bolt, don't know how we would do. We did go against my husband last night and his deck for the first time just to test out our decks. I was doing pretty well, but then I misplayed on an Iono and he ended up winning, but I had him. And we have our Korean Thrassel Festival mat today. And so that is going to be our 60 card deck of energies, trainers, and Pokemon. And wish me luck. I have no idea who I'm playing against. I probably will not be able to film the actual games. That's okay. It's super loud in here anyways. Don't think you'll be able to hear me. But we'll do our best. Hopefully you enjoy some shuffling. And with this, it was $10 to register for League. And we also got our $30 free registration for Destined Rivals pre-release. So mission accomplished. Good news is what you're going to see on the mat is that it kind of tells you everything. So this is a good mat. It tells you where the battlefield is, where your active's going to be, your deck, your trash, discard, all of your bench. You can have up to 5, and then all of your 6 prizes go here. So this is a really nice starter mat, but I also just think it looks really cool with the EV. So hope you guys are ready to see if I can win a match. Because I don't know if I'm ready. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. These guys really know what they're doing. This is not TCG Live anymore. All right. You ready? Let's go. Well, what do you know, guys? For game number 3, me and hubby were actually matched against each other, so I actually got to film. He's got a Greninja EX deck, and I've got my Iono's Bellibolt EX deck. So this should be interesting. I'm actually kind of excited to show you guys exactly how we play. Sped it up a little bit by cutting out any parts that were literally doing nothing but searching our deck. So hopefully it goes a little bit faster for you. But in the beginning, we shuffle our decks, and then we can ask our opponent to tap or cut. And don't forget to say good luck. We're going to draw 7 cards to start. and we're going to look for our basic Pokemon to put down. Whoops, didn't want anybody to see that. Good news, I have a Raging Bolt, but hubby has a mulligan, and what that means is he has no basic Pokemon in his hand to play, so he has to reshuffle, redraw 7 cards. This time he has a basic, but that means I get to draw an extra card. After we're all set up, we are going to draw our prizes. Yes, we probably should have decided who was going first before we did all of this. That was our mistake, but it's fine. We're basically playing for fun. And we're learning. So I believe what we decided is that hubby is gonna go first. Yep. We use a dice instead of a flip coin because the coin usually likes to go everywhere. So for a dice, 2, 4, and 6 is going to be heads, and 1, 3, and 5 is going to be tails. Always throws me off. I really like the Pikachu deck. So we have Zorua versus Raging Bolt EX, and then he has a Reshiram and a Froakie on his bench. And since he is going first, he is going to attach an energy to his Zorua. He cannot play any supporters, so he's just going to pass to me. I'm going to attach a lightning energy to my Raging Bolt EX and play a Nest Ball, which I get to search my deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto the bench and then shuffle my deck. So I picked out my Miraidon, and I'm immediately going to use its ability Tandem Unit. Once during my turn, I can search my deck for up to 2 basic electric Pokemon and put them onto my bench. So I've got Iono's Tadbulb and Iono's Wattrel. So after that, we're going to play our Stadium Laventia. Once during each player's turn, that player may put up to 2 basic electric energies from the discard pile, which works well for me, but not so much for hubby. He's going to play his TM Evolution. He needs 1 energy, and he can choose up to 2 bench Pokemon and evolve them each. So he's going to evolve his Froakie into a Frogadier. But that's his attack, so that's the end of his turn. And now it is my turn. I'm going to draw for turn, and I'm going to play Professor's Research because there's nothing really in my hand that I can use, so I'm going to discard my hand and draw 7 cards. Now, I do apologize, you guys really can't see my bench, so we're going to do the best we can here. And count our 7 cards, and hubby's just looking at my discard to see what supporters I have discarded. I'm going to attach a Fighting Energy to Raging Bolt EX, and then I'm going to use Bellowing Thunder. I can discard 1 energy for 70 damage each. Zorua is 70 HP, so I only have to discard 1 energy to knock him out. He's going to promote En's Reshiram and draw for turn. Now he's going to play Nest Ball and search his deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto his bench. So he's got Pheasantipity, which has the ability Flip the Script. Once during your turn, if your Pokemon has been knocked out, you can draw 3 cards, which is a great ability. And one of those tech cards you want to have on your bench. When he flips it, it means he's used his ability and he's drawn his 3 cards. Now he's drawn into his A-Spec, Precious Trolley, where he can search his deck for any number of basic Pokemon and put them onto the bench, then shuffle his deck, which is really helpful. Now he only has 3 spaces available on his bench, so he's going to promote Torchic, Froakie, and Zorua. So we know this is an Enzoroark, Greninja, and Blaziken EX deck. So after he shuffles, I'm going to cut. And he was going to play Night Stretcher, but he changed his mind to Ultra Ball. He's going to discard 2 cards from his hand and search his deck for any Pokemon in his deck. And immediately he is going to evolve his Frogadier into Greninja EX. Now Greninja EX is very good once it has been set up, so we don't want Greninja on the bench. I'm going to draw for turn. He passed. I'm going to attach another Lightning Energy to Raging Bolt EX, and I'm going to Professor's Research again because apparently I have nothing in my hand that will help me. So I'm going to discard my hand and draw 7 cards and hope for something better. Hubby is once again seeing what I have discarded. So from what I've drawn, I'm going to put another Raging Bolt EX onto my bench. And I'm also going to evolve Iono's Tadbolt into Iono's Bellibolt EX, exactly what we need. Then I'm going to use Levincia, get those 2 lightning energies out of my discard, and then use Bellibolt's ability Electric Streamer and attach them to Iono's Pokemon however I like. And then I'll use Raging Bolt EX's Bellowing Thunder and discard 2 lightning energies from Bellibolt for 140 damage, which knocks out En's Reshiram. He's going to promote Enzurua and draw for turn. He's then going to use the Fezandipity, flip the script and draw 3 cards because I just knocked out his En's Reshiram. And he's going to put down Torchic, which he just drew. He's going to attach a rescue board to Enzurua, which uses 1 less energy to retreat, and then he's going to Iono me. Womp womp. So for an Iono play, we're going to shuffle our hand and then put it at the bottom of our deck. Don't shuffle your hand into your deck. That was a mistake several people made. And then you're going to draw a card for every prize card you have left. So I draw 4 and he draws 6. So this is very helpful for him because he is behind on prize cards. And this is where I realize that you guys cannot see my bench. So I'm sorry, we're readjusting here. This is my first time trying to film a battle, especially not at home. So I will draw for turn. He passed. And I'm going to play Professor Sada's Vitality. I can choose up to 2 of my ancient Pokemon, so my 2 Raging Bolt EXs, and I can attach an energy from my discard for each of them. So an electric to the one on the bench, and another electric to the one in the active. And then once I do that, I draw 3 cards. It's a very helpful supporter. I'm going to then play Levincia and grab another 2 electric energies out of my discard and use Bellibolt's Electric Streamer ability once again, and I'll attach them to Iono's Bellibolt and Iono's Kilowattrel. Raging Bolt EX is going to use Bellowing Thunder again, and I discarded 1 energy to knock out Enzurua. He has promoted Greninja EX, so we might be in trouble. He is going to use Fezandipity's Flip the Script once again. And now we have 3 prize cards left, and he has all 6. So his Greninja is going to have an energy attached, and then he is going to use Ultra Ball. He discards 2 cards, and then searches his deck for any Pokemon. He is going to use Rare Candy and evolve his Torchic into Blaziken EX. Blaziken EX has a nifty ability where he can attach an energy from his discard to one of his Pokemon per turn. And now hubby is going to boss up my Iono's Bellibolt, which is one of our main components of this deck, but it does look like I have another one on the bench. And we're going to put Raging Bolt back onto the bench. He's then going to use Blaziken's ability and attach another energy to Greninja EX. He's going to turn them so we know he uses the ability. And then he is going to hit me with Shinobi Blade for 170. I am looking for my damage dice, but I forgot that Iono's Bellibolt's weakness is fighting. Oh no. So it actually was knocked out and he took 2 prizes. Oh, we really have to pay attention to that. Raging Bolt EX does not have any weakness, so that's good. We're going to put Raging Bolt EX back into the active, and now it is our turn. But Shinobi Blade also allowed him to search his deck for any card he wants after he attacks, so pretty powerful. We are going to draw for turn. And we are going to use Levincia, grab those 2 electric energies out of our discard pile. And we're going to use our other Bellibolt's Electric Streamer and attach them to Iono's Pokemon. We're going to use Professor Sada's Vitality, our supporter for this turn, and we're going to attach 2 energies from our discard to our ancient Raging Bolt EXs. and then we're going to draw 3 cards. We're going to use Earthen Vessel, which we have to discard 1 card, and we could search our deck for up to 2 basic energies. So we have a fighting energy and an electric energy, and shuffling our deck. We're going to attach the electric energy with the electric streamer ability. And then Raging Bolt, we'll use our Bellowing Thunder. I think we have enough energy. We need 1 energy per 70 damage we're going to do, and Greninja has 320 HP. So after we gather our 5 energies for 350 damage, we did knock out Greninja and grab another 2 prizes. So this is good. He's now promoting Froakie. He's going to use his Pheasantipity Flip the Script ability again and draw 3 cards. That card is very useful, and I should probably swap out my Squawk ability for that. He's going to put down another Froakie, use his Rare Candy, and evolve into Greninja in the active. Attach a Water Energy to Greninja. Oh no. I think we're in trouble here. We looked really good a minute ago. And then he is going to evolve his other Torchic with a Rare Candy to Blaziken EX. He's going to use Arven, so he's going to search his deck for a Pokemon tool and an item card. And as you can see, I only have 1 prize card left and he has 4, so it looks good for us. But he uses both of his Blaziken EX's abilities and attaches 2 more energies to his Greninja, so now he is fully powered up. He then uses Counter Catcher, which is basically Boss's Orders, but without using a supporter, and you can only use it if you're behind on prizes. So he's going to boss up my other Iono's Bellibolt. Now we're in trouble. And again, with that weakness, he's going to hit with Shinobi Blade for 170, double that, and knock out my Iono's Bellibolt. Raging Bolt is now back into the active, and it is my turn. It is no longer looking good because now I have 1 prize card and he has 2. And I've lost both of my Bellibolts. Now, 1 Hail Mary, I have my Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, so I get 60 more HP, so that's 300, and my Raging Bolt does not have any weakness, so we do have a fighting chance. And I was able to put down an Iono's Tadpole onto my bench. So really we just have to survive this turn so that I can evolve into Bellibolt and find enough energy in order to knock out Greninja. I've attached a fighting energy to my other Raging Bolt and used Lavincia to get out 2 more basic electric energies out of my discard. But unfortunately, I don't have a way to attach them. So counting up all of the energies that I can possibly do for these, I don't have enough to knock out Greninja. Oh no. All hope is not lost. We have no weakness, and there's Boss's Orders. So forget everything I just said. He bosses up my Miraidon EX and knocks him out immediately to take his last 2 prizes, and we lose again. Womp womp. Alright guys, we are back in the studio after our league night. Which was super fun. I really enjoyed it. It was our very first league night, and my hubby already opened his prize packs and pulled this electric energy Cosmos Hollow pattern with the Play Pokemon stamp. So using that in the Bellibolt deck, I'm very, very excited to add it. Yay! I always love upgrading the deck. They actually gave us 2 prize packs this time, Series 5 and Series 6, which is super exciting. Really just for playing. So when I did go 1 and 2, I think, I should have beat hubby in the end. If you guys saw that last match, I'm really excited I got to film it just because I was playing against hubby. he let me do it. But I was winning once again, and he always beats me somehow, some way. So that was unfortunate. He, however, had a winning score. He had a winning score. Yeah, he went 2-1. So he won $20 in store credit, which was pretty cool. But I should have beat him. Absolutely should have beat him 100%. But either way, we got these really cool prize packs, and I'm really excited. My Bellibolt deck actually did really, really well. I was winning in all of my matches. I misplayed in the first one. You know, I made some stupid errors, which I realized later. But now we know for next time. Second one, I won really well. And against a Pikachu deck. And then the third one again was against my husband. I'm gonna beat him one day. I don't know what he does, but for some reason he always beats me. But anyways, just for playing, this was super great. I loved it. We're gonna open these prize packs. I'm glad we get to open 2 different series. So let's start with prize pack series 5. Again, I don't remember really what's in there, so let's see what we get. And before, I was really upset. I was always getting these trainer hollows in here and never any Pokemon, but they really deck out your well, they upgrade your deck, which is pretty nice. And then I realized I couldn't find any boss's orders for my deck, and I think it's one to the front, and I pulled a hollow boss's orders with the play Pokemon stamp, and I can't find it anywhere. So I'm kind of hoping we pull another one, which is weird because I didn't want any trainers before. We'll see. Are you ready? Remember, you guys can't buy these packs. You can only earn them. So let's see what we get. A Darkness Energy, just a regular one with the play Pokemon stamp. Morty's Conviction, which my husband was also looking for. We couldn't find any regular ones. I just have a full art. Tulip with the play Pokemon stamp. I don't use this one at all. There's boss's orders, but it's not the hollow one. Okay, I'll still use it though. We've got Buddy Buddy Poffin though, super playable. Can put that one in my deck at least. These are all trainers, my goodness. I didn't need this many trainers. Moonlit Hill, and then that's the last one. Okay. So if I ever do a Gardevoir deck again, I can use this one. But Buddy Buddy Poffin and Boss's Orders, definitely usable. So, last pack magic. I know, you guys have been waiting the entire video for any type of pack opening. I'm so sorry. It's getting super expensive and really, really difficult to find. I can't even find a 4-pocket zipper binder right now online, so that I can do a challenge while I'm at Card Party. I literally can't find a 4-pocket zipper binder. So, Pokemon cards just in general are difficult, but at least we get a little pack opening. Last pack magic. You ready? Alright. Again, we start with the Darkness Energy. Alright, interesting. Put that one, the other Darkness Energy. Cypher Maniacs, Code Breaking. Counter Catcher. Okay, now we have way too many trainers. We have a Koraidon, Ancient. Alright, Turbo Energize, Technical Machine, and last but not least, and Crisis Punch. Ugh! I have yet to see any Pokemon other than one regular Galvantula, but these Cosmo Hollow patterns on them, pretty sick. And I have already torn my whole studio apart looking for this boss's orders, but I think I'm gonna keep looking because these look so nice. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of new type of video. I had so much fun making it. I had so much fun going to my first league night. I hope that you guys get to experience it at least once. I met so many cool people. My first match was actually against a guy who competed in Baltimore regionals. which was really cool, so I didn't feel so bad losing against him. But if you guys like this video, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below what you thought about this. Seriously, give me your real thoughts. Just be nice. If you want more content like this, make sure you click on one of the end screen videos here. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.